Hello adventurers and welcome back to Valk'rain Gaming on episode 10 now of the Divinity 2 playthrough. What I'm going to do this episode is we're going to start exploring up and around here now. We've got a little marker down here that we've heard about, this little hideout that's out up here in this marshy sort of area. Last episode we escaped through the docks of Fort Joy, made our way out here. Met a little trader at the top of the hill here that gave us a few items. Was able to get Sabila a good dagger, so what we're going to do is just jump straight into it now. We have, however, come across in the last episode these severed heads that are telling us, I want to talk to that little squirrel on a cat, telling us not to mess with this chest. However, I do want to open it up. Let's just give a quick look around here now. So, looking straight down. So at the moment, Valkrain's looking down this way. So I want to be going this over and heading in this direction. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself up here. Kind of got a feeling with all these little plants around here that they're going to do something. So I'm going to move myself up here and use the red print to teleport, if I can, the chest. See if we can move it out of here. Yeah, just so I thought, as soon as you did anything with the chest, it set off a trap. Gotta keep yourself on your toes in these sort of games. Let's see what we got in here, though. Got ourselves some rings. Got ourselves a severed head. We'll send that to Sabile. She can eat that, see if it gives off any information. Let's see what the head can tell us about this little trap here, then. There's Sabile's backpack. There it is.
You were a genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it.
Oh, she's got herself a new skill there, peace of mind. Don't think she can use it. What I might do now in with Sabile, she's picking up a lot of these skills now. Let's quickly see what these rings do. Got a necklace here as well. I don't think anyone else has their necklaces off at the moment, so we can't equip any of those. I'm just going to equip both of these straight onto Valk'rain. He hasn't got any rings on at the moment. Give himself some more magical armor. Let's jump into this now and start heading down towards here. Jump back on Valk'rain here. Oh, got ourselves another fight. Oh, these are little voidwoods.
We meet again.
Let's see how many we got to fight here. Just looks like the 3 is setting up. What I might do is I might send these guys are gonna make mincemeat of this one as quickly as possible, so I might send Valk'rain just so we can start engaging this forward walking over here. Knock it down, make sure it can't have a turn.
Vermin. Thieves.
I should have checked the order in which way he was moving around. That's some big damage now there from that new bow that Ifan's got. Let's see what sort of damage the Fire Priest can do. Can't do anything from there, so I'm going to move him just a bit further away from the enemy. And then what we'll do is we'll peace of mind Sabile. Give her an extra action point as well for the next couple of turns.
Fall. Die.
She can jump straight on this guy then and start doing some mega damage on.
Feeds us.
And like a good one, he's going to walk straight up to us. Let's move Sabile behind, get the bonus damage from attacking from behind. Just absolutely terrorize that one there. Oh, a few more have now just popped up out of the ground. Who's next? You're the closest one too, so all I'll do is get chloroform this one. Go to sleep for a turn.
Squash the burning. Hang the thieves.
These void woken are very interesting. These voidlings even, because they're
ours.
talking like lava.
We are many and the all. We were first.
More of them. These beasts are damn persistent.
They are. They seem to be dropping down a history lesson as well. that's going to get both of them, but we're going to go for it. Hammer down on them. That's it. I think the more I can keep these guys from having turns, the better off we'll be here. Choice now, I don't really want to put Sabine in the fire, so if I can move it just behind this one. And again, just start chunking away at these guys' health. Got ourselves ambushed in this little ruin here. Let's get Ifan out of the fire here. Pop first aid on himself, just to take off the fire attribute. Won't be needing that. Do some damage to this guy here. Oh, I don't have enough enough points to attack there, so we'll encourage the party, boost their stats, keep them going. A fair bit of health here. Let's continue this one. Slow it down. Just drop as much damage onto him. Feels fine, she's not taking too much damage. Valkrain can finish this one off. There's not much else he can do here. That's not too bad. We could summon the cat into the fray. Let's drop our cat companion out. Old Whiskers here. He can do some damage. She missed that attack there. Oh, she does have the ability to swap places with her master. There we go. Get Valk'rain back up there. That's a useful trait to have on there, because I know if I want to summon it to cover the distance somewhere, that's going to be able to do it. It's a good job I did, because we've got more void woken, which seem to be coming out of the woodworks here. So we can get Sabine up onto this one. Like I say, the more damage we do early on, the better it is. Let's just take out this one. Break him down. Big crit hit there on it. Definitely say that the battles as they go throughout the game start at a decent level, just to keep rising. It might give you 2 minutes to yourself. Start breaking some of these down. What we'll do is we'll take out the nearest target to him. Really, which are in threat. Let's do an electrical discharge onto this one. Shock it down. That's another one dead.
We are the beginning and the end.
Getting rid of this vermin problem now. I mean, they also seem to be moving far and fast. Got no objection to be burning themselves though. They all seem to be drawn to Ifan over here. Let's go in hard on this one. Chuck some life off either one of them. If I can get rid of the nearest ones to him and the mage. Could finish another one off. Let's finish another one off. Target is out of sight. finish this one off then. It's amazing to believe that the line of sight between those two there was broken. How much damage you do attack-wise? 23. That'd be enough to finish this one off. Send it back to the black pits that he appeared from. Let's get some build up here. Again, take care of this one. She's just chugging out damage at the moment. I mean, I don't think she seems to be any sort of overly equipped or anything. Just jump my cat up. I think there's much else the cat can do. Just move a bit closer. And Valkrain can just come up and just lay the hammer down onto this one.
I am what you seek. Find me.
Seems to be some blessed
All I
water
seek
here.
right now is a way out of here.
Not sure that's what you want after a fight though, when you just hear a voice in your head saying to look for him.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Let's
Those
get a bit
filthy
cocky on
beasts
there.
were like rats. A swarm most vile, but vanquished as a matter of course.
No worse than a death fog nightmare. Ichor and madness, and then it's all over.
They came wave after wave after wave. Relentless. Jolly good fun, actually.
I like the very different choices and different opinions that our party have. But like every good RPG game though, you gotta have some low-level enemies that just flood at you in waves. Give us a good amount of XP as well for breaking these down. Nothing good on any of them though. Not that I'm expecting to be finding anything too useful off them. Anything good in these? Nothing good in these crates across here. Quick look at this one. Nothing of use. So just a quick veer down here, see if there's anything we need. I don't particularly want to be running my party straight through a good old cloud of poison and fire. That's not something that I need right now. I'm having pretty much of a hard time as it is after being locked up in Fort Joy and collared up. Let's make our way over here. I think we're making some good headway towards them. Lots of void salamanders down here. Wait for the rest of my party to catch up. Now I've noticed that the theme of the game is that everything's been trying to kill me right now, so what I might try and do is keep my my ranged characters nice and high up here. If we could put Ifan right at the edge.
I am come for you, Silver Claw. Come to rip your fur from your wretched bones. Come to taste your pain. Come to make you pay.
He's definitely a hostile salamander though. Let's give it another fight that we're going to be getting ourselves into. I like now with the game how like the fights just come thick and thin. Thick and thin? That's not the word I'm looking for. Thick and fast is what I was looking for. Okay, can they get up this side? I think they can. All I'm going to have to do then is start by move my party up wise. Ifan took a bit of a beating there, so I'm just going to put a quick heal down onto him. He hasn't got much magic resistance, so we're going to have to take care of these. Oh, that one's dead, so that's not too bad. Take care of this green salamander down here, because he seems to be throwing all the magic around. Here he comes. Straight ignoring Valkrain there. Okay then, so like I said, we're going to stick to the plan and start just chunking some damage down off this guy. Get him out. I mean, that was half his life that stood there. He's hitting hard now. What we might do is we'll fight these salamanders one-on-one, so we'll just move this one out. Get rid of him. Don't need to be fighting him right now. We're gonna peace of mind and haste up Sabine. Make our first round a round of buffs. And she can pain sacrifice. And then I'm hoping she's got line of sight now to get in. Yes, she does. There we go. Then we can just absolutely hammer down this backstabbing bonus. Pop adrenaline on as well. Here we go, town him. There we go. That's good. Both salamanders now down to half health. Contamination on the floor. It's not going to affect us too much. Charge Valkrain in. Apparently he can't. Okay. Apparently charging downhill is not his strong point. He's letting the side down at the moment, Valk'rain. Wondering now. The quicker we get rid of this guy, the better. Just gonna leave Sabine there. No line of sight there. Can't hit this guy though.
Meet your maker.
That's another one finished off. His first aid is at 1 point. Let's move him out. Move him out of the poison there. Nothing too much that we can do here. Can't really set up a trap or anything there. There's a puddle there. I wonder if we can just shock it up. Give him something to think about when he walks through. Oh, he could just walk around it. that's a fair enough as it goes. Salamander's too smart for me. Walking around the puddle and everything. A fair bit of magic armor. What I might do is I want to move it back a bit. Magic settings to go by at the moment. Be setting everyone alight. There we go. Magic armor saved him though. She's jarring breath. His magical armor's saving him there. Do is try and I don't know if knockdown's going to do quite enough to. Oh, it does. That's good for us. Move Sabine back up and then. Here we go. Let's get her on her power-ups. Target's too far. It's an interesting one. Just gonna have to move up behind him then. There's a bit of a weird marker when it says that they're too far away. There we go. Making sure he's having no turns here. No damage coming from this guy. There we go.
I am yours. You must follow.
I belong to no one. And you, strange voice, are the one who's lost.
You are definitely getting a lot of blessed water coming across, which is applying healing. I think it only heals you so far. We'll take full advantage of this though. Let's see what these salamanders are packing. Holding any epic loots? That's not a bad one to take. We'll equip that. Gotta keep that that other necklace though. It's for one of the quests. Take both of them. Got a seeker here. Not too sure if that's the sort of group that we should be looking out for. Don't want to be having that in my inventory box. Amazing I was able to pick up a barrel and put it in.
What strange witchery is this?
Mysterious cave here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find this hideout first. That cave's got some sort of like magical entry on it. It reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Speak friend and enter. These guys got nothing. We got no loot. He looks a bit like a paladin, the paladin that we met earlier on. So what we got down here? Oh, we got a lady up here. Let's see if we can talk to her.
Up on the ledge before you, a lone lizard woman overlooks the marshes. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Gonna go ahead and use the mystic option. He's talking about Divinity reaching out to us. It's very
Her eyes
paladin-like.
go wide with wonder upon your mentioning of a divinity.
No magister could sense the spirit of the goddess. Only a true sorcerer could, blessed with senses greater than our worlds alone. I apologize for the steel-tipped welcome, but lives are at stake. Hold on, I'll let you up.
I think that's understandable that she could be standing guard on
With
here.
one
especially with
graceful
everything that's
motion,
happening.
the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Making our way up. This is like a little... oh, this is the hideout then. So this is the hideout that we was finding out earlier in the earlier episodes. I'm pretty sure that this is like a rebel camp.
A young man in oversized armor paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it! What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you?
Yeah, it's telling that we
A
fled for
sorcerer.
joy.
Indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death.
Say that we mentioned
You
about
meant
Seekers.
Verdus. Oh, then he's as good as dead. We're the Seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him. You, a Godwoken? Surely not. Though if Verdus said so. You could be important, but there's no way to be certain until we've left this blasted island behind us.
We're definitely eager to get out of
The
this
young
island
man
now.
anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already.
We'll use our Paladin inspiration here and tell them that nothing's invincible.
There's weapons.
Except for, obviously, us.
Ancient devices that can counter those things. Our leader, Sir Gareth, set out to find them so we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave.
So then we just activate the quest line there, so we're going to say that we're going to find him.
You'll help us.
We'll definitely help.
His
It's that
shoulders
Paladin
visibly
code.
relax, the weighty armor upon them settling with a clink.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise, we'll get you as far away from this place as possible.
We'll take our leave on there. I think we unlocked a few new quests that we can be doing here.
Smoke and
Yeah.
screams.
Escape from Reaper's
Echoes
Eye.
of death. Gareth.
We're going to find Gareth
Please
now,
come
and then we
back.
learn about the Shriekers.
Now don't you cry. The birds are
Okay, and then they start moving through here. That is a
The air out
poison
here's a damn
cloud.
sight better than in Fort Joy, eh?
If Anne tips his fingers to him,
Okay, what's going on here? Let's see if
before
this
you
priest
stands
can
a
go.
figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you?
We'll tell her that we're someone that's yearning to see the gods.
I know this feeling all too well. But until you are ready for what comes next, you may stay here as long as you wish. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps.
Let's see why there's a Shrier here.
It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he came, before Brachus.
Let's find out more about this Brachus guy. He definitely seems to be a bad figure.
He is no more, thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Riverlong, although he still casts a shadow over this land.
Reassuring that he's not of the living then.
He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapons. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were brought here. Blessed were those who died quickly, or died at all.
We use the scholar response here because obviously we're going to be a bit more of the knowing of the world, being a paladin and everything.
The tales do him no justice. He was cruel, greedy, and stripped this land of all life. He was truly a horror. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those shriekers.
Definitely have to find out what about these Shriekers are. They sound like
Without
bad
something
news.
more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man.
See if there's
Their
anything we can do
leader,
to help.
Gareth, also demanded that I must do something. I argued against it, but he was very insistent. I told him of Brachus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. He ventured out to find them, but has not returned. I fear for these souls, if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Without the wands he seeks, not one will escape this island.
Oh, let's see where
To
he
set
went.
off north, to the ruins of Brachus's source armory, but there is no way to know what he found there. Even if he survived the swamps.
We'll promise her. We'll make an oath on our holy light.
Walk
We're gonna go
ever
find
in
him.
Armad.
Let's see what we got here. I don't really want to be walking through this poison here.
See to the others.
Is there anything up here? Might as well try and see if we can get as much.
The
Well,
young
if there
woman
is any
shoots
quests
her
and
lower
everything
lip
going
as
across.
she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
Let's say we're not wounded.
The woman wrings the blood-stained rag in her hands anxiously.
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And the ones here will likely follow the same fate, by a slower road.
Let's see if we can ask if there's anything that we can do to help up there.
Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water.
Just like the quest for trying to help out, so we'll offer to help out.
I'd be beyond grateful.
See if she's using healing magic.
All I've got is my own 2 hands, and...
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry makeshift infirmary.
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. I'm just a cook.
So let's try and help out this cook then, trying to be a healer.
Do what you will. Just don't cause them any more suffering.
We got a few healing spells. Let's see if that's what it requires. Yeah, he wants us to tend to the casualties. Let's see if we can pop a restoration on one. There we go.
Thank you, stranger.
So long as Gareth returns, we will.
The woman shifts her gaze from the remaining wounded back to you. She nods.
You're a far better healer than I am. Thank you for your efforts.
We'll mention the fact that she's got more
I'm not going to be
wounded
of
to
much
heal.
help. If there's anything more you can do, I'd be in your debt.
I don't know if we can get any more bonuses, but we'll drop more heals down onto
You
them.
still with us?
You healed me.
There we go.
How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only care that today won't be my last.
Let's see what happened to him.
I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured. The last thing I saw were these things, these shriekers.
These shriekers seem bad news,
Those
like I said
Magisters
before.
are going to pay in blood for what they did to us.
That's it, Claude, they will.
If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do. Thank you.
Got ourselves a...
back from the brink.
We got another one?
I'm glad you're safe.
Healed?
Rest,
There's
Jules.
another one here. We'll try and heal up this one, see what happens. Come on, Jules, get up.
In an instant, my wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you. The Magister
Let's see what happened
flagship.
to him.
It has ballastay that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side.
Oh, that sounds painful.
I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They turn the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things.
So I wonder if that's in the previous episode when we had the monks that
I
were
wish I
being
had a
made.
fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it. Thank you. What?
We are
Please.
fortunate indeed to have you.
What?
Let's see what goes.
They're going to be all right.
Got ourselves another reward here. I wonder what's going to be better to take, whether it's going to be the mitts or the boots.
I'm glad you're safe now.
Healed?
We aren't really safe here, are we?
I'm healed.
We can take the shoes. Complete ourselves on there. So it seems, I wonder if that's what they're doing with the silent monks then, if that's what they're turning them into. Let's look at our rewards now. We've got 11 magical armor there. Again, oh, we got ourselves a level up as well for Valkrain. Valkrain and Red Prince, the Red Prince, sorry. Okay then, let's see if anyone needs these boots on then. 6 armor. Spiel could have them because she's got shady boots on. Boots looking fully shady.
He said his name. Barely even knew that much.
Yeah, we'll pop him on to Surreal. She's more of our forward fighter.
I'm glad you're safe now.
Not too sure why it said that some skills would be missing. Just taking these shabby shoes off.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, look, it's Han.
The dishevelled pair eye you with hope, though their hope is tinged with mistrust. The lizard gasps as she notices the marks left on your neck by the source collar. She steps towards you.
You've come from Fort Joy? Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here through the swamp?
No, we didn't meet him.
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope.
Let's see if we can offer our services
You're kind
up somehow.
offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, stranger. It's good you're here.
Okay, so the same quest is coming out of everything. Let's see if we can make a quick loot of these barrels. This is gonna be a trader.
Green-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
There's a note on the condition of the
He
rapier.
holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halorn's blade. It was his first, it was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halorn, and he died for what he believed. What did Halorn believe in? He believed in truth. He believed in hope. He believed that Alexander is a killer of Godwoken. I believe that on one point at least, he was right.
Let's see if I've got any blacksmithing skills and see if we can repair the
The point
rapier.
breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
I don't think we made that any better.
Who are you?
I like how he's just like not even going to acknowledge the fact that we just broke his friend's rapier. We'll try and motivate him on, tell him there's a reason to keep going.
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
It's still not helped me. I thought he was a shop. I can't click on him now.
He works fast.
The blade is thirsty. Now what can I... Nice doing
Let's see
business
what he's
with
got
you.
with us.
I wish I had better wares to offer.
Oh, we got some good armor there. Do you have enough to buy it as well? I do like the fact that we got a strength bonus here. There's nothing at first sight that I want. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump straight back into the marshes. Got ourselves a good bunch of quests from here. Is there anything up this way? Oh no, that's where all the poison mist and everything is. I don't know if I want to be wanting that. Not sure rusted bell is what I want either. Take our leave from here. Move our way back up to the front of the camp. I do like the fact that you can move your characters whilst moving away. It's a great little touch within the game. Have a quick look now, see what we've got here. Brachus's armory is up the top, so I think we'll start heading up towards that way. I think just before we get into this now, what I might do is I might end the video here now. Next episode we can have moving through the marsh and up to Brachus's armory. So until next time, adventurers, farewell.